So here he is, the emotionless, stoic Fedor Emelianenko, and fans have wondered aloud. Would he come to the UFC? How would he fare once he got here? Those questions get answers tonight.
John, you said stoic, but when you watch Emelianenko walk to the octagon, all you're missing is like snow coming down and it getting real dark, and everybody's kind of walking with the big Russian hat because he just is that unknown that we have all wanted to kind of get a beat on. But what we do know is that this guy can absolutely fight. He's got tremendous wrestling, grappling, and unbelievable knockout power. Look for Fedor to try to end the night of his opponent very early.
At one point, he was 31-1 in MMA. Fedor Emelianenko still regarded as the greatest heavyweight of all time. The last emperor, Fedor Emelianenko. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing, and Hasbullah's in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Khabib is as undefeated as fighter Khabib, but we love getting the opportunity to see Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Hasbullah in his corner.
And if Hasbullah didn't have any value, probably wouldn't be in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov. We'll see how it goes for the former lightweight champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov, ready to engage yet again here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, and now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight.
Good.
He is undefeated. He is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and what a pain in the neck he is to fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov figures to go to the takedowns early and often here tonight, but if he needs to strike...
He's hurting bad here. Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that guillotine is official. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Emelianenko. Well, it didn't take us long to get our first clinch situation here. Some wrestlers pursue the takedown at distance. This guy has no issue.
And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Our bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Nurmagomedov has got full mount now. Side control now. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Nurmagomedov's back in full mount.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm, but you have the advantage.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Making all these shots count.
Nice defense.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knee. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
5 minutes in the books. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Nurmagomedov's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, nice jab by Nurmagomedov. Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Work.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
You need to work out this position.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Last round. This round, we want to keep mixing things up. Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks. I want to see you work that distance.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. Nice leg kick.
Well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water. Now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Oh, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again.
Big double leg leverage hands.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Fedor.
Oh, right into Mo.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Relentless pressure from the top by Nurmagomedov.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Another ground and pound strike lands. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley's somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. A lot of top pressure being applied here. 20 seconds left.
Oh, right to the mount.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, deep breath, relax. Excellent job out there. Your ground control is beautiful. That's what we need to do. This guy can't hang with you on the ground.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard.
That's the throw to the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great fight. He passed the half guard.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Emelianenko. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Oh, nice hammer fist there by Nurmagomedov. All right, a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy's throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. 2 minutes to go.
Great defensive skills. He blocked that punch. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here behind Nurmagomedov. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position.
He passes the half guard.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
All right, sit down and take a deep breath. Let's relax. You lost that last round. You're losing the fight. We need to change things up quick. Remember the game plan. Let's go back to that.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. All right, this should be good as our next round gets underway. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Try to establish that jab.
Great timing on that double leg.
Oh, good entry there to take the fight to the grappling realm. Now we'll see what he can do from here, champ.
This is exactly where he wants to be. Look for him to try to use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Nurmagomedov. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Fedor. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, so Emelianenko's trying for a submission here.
This is tight.
Oh, he got out! Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here.
Oh, look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
He gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
absolutely
table.
did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Well, we are the only two men sitting in this arena tonight after a 25-minute title fight there. Epic back-and-forth affair. I think the challenger might have done enough.
The champ didn't want to let go of his title. He fell a little bit short, and we should have a new UFC champion. He did a great job of using his all-around MMA game in order to take the belt away from the champ.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Fedor!
So how about this? We have a new UFC heavyweight champion of the world. I think that guy beats Daniel Cormier. I think he does.
This guy beats anybody. I'm telling you right now, he is the king of the world for a reason. The #1 heavyweight in the world, a guy that possesses knockout power, confidence, and heart. It's going to be very difficult to take this belt away from this champ.